Have you ever spent 3 hours staring at a textbook, only to realize you remember absolutely nothing? Like, not even the title of the chapter. You close the book, sigh dramatically, and think, well, guess I'll just wing it on the exam. Spoiler alert, you won't. Let's be honest. Our brains are weird. You can remember the lyrics of a song you hated in 7th grade, but forget the formulas you studied last night. Why is that? And more importantly, what's the one trick students keep missing that could actually make studying less of a dumpster fire? Imagine this. It's midnight. You're hunched over your desk, surrounded by cold pizza crusts, a half-dead highlighter, and the crushing weight of your bad life choices. You're reading the same line over and over again, like it's some ancient spell. But nothing sticks. We've all been there. Here's the thing. Most students study wrong. Yeah, I said it. We think cramming is heroic. Like we're warriors fighting the battle of Midterm Hill. But your brain? It's not a sponge. It's more like that friend who ignores your texts unless you message them 5 times. You have to keep showing up in the right way if you want it to respond. So, what's the trick? It's called active recall. Sounds fancy, but stay with me. Instead of just reading your notes until your eyeballs glaze over, you test yourself. Pull the info out of your brain. No passive rereading, no highlighting entire chapters like a neon massacre. You ask questions, quiz yourself, say it out loud. Your brain loves to be challenged. It's like a dog that only pays attention if you wave a stick. Let's break it down into 3 points. Point 1. Your brain learns by doing, not by watching. Reading notes is like watching someone else work out and hoping you'll get abs. Doesn't happen. When you force your brain to retrieve information, like answering a question without peeking, that's when the memory strengthens. Point 2. Forgetting is actually part of learning. Weird, right? A German psychologist named Hermann Ebbinghaus charted something called the forgetting curve. Basically, we forget stuff ridiculously fast, like within hours. But every time you recall it, you slow down the forgetting. Think of it like watering a plant. Skip a few days, and it droops. Water it consistently, and suddenly you're a proud plant parent. Point 3. Your brain rewards effort, not time. Spending 6 hours with a textbook doesn't make you smart. It makes you tired. 10 minutes of brutal, no-peeking recall can be more powerful than an all-nighter. It's quality over quantity, folks. And if you're sitting there thinking, cool, but I don't have time for this, let me hit you with a study. Students who used active recall scored up to 50% better than those who didn't. That's not a small upgrade. That's like going from a sad C- to, wow, my parents might actually be proud of me. Here's a personal example. Back in college, I tried to memorize psychology terms by reading them like bedtime stories. Shockingly, that didn't work. But once I started covering up definitions and forcing myself to spit them out, boom. Grades went up, stress went down. And yes, I finally stopped highlighting like I was trying to blind future historians. By the way, if you're finding this helpful, maybe hit that like button. It's free, unlike your overpriced college textbooks. And if you want to see more tricks like this, subscribing means you'll get smarter while avoiding studying, which is basically every student's dream. So, what's the takeaway? Stop babysitting your notes and start bullying your brain. Kindly, of course. Write flashcards, quiz yourself with friends, talk to your dog about the French Revolution if you have to. The point is, pull the knowledge out. Don't just pour it in. Here's a challenge for you. Tonight, pick one topic you're supposed to learn. Spend 10 minutes just recalling it from memory. No notes, no peeking. Then check how much you got right. I guarantee you'll remember it better tomorrow than if you just reread the same boring page. So now I've got to ask, are you guilty of fake studying? You know, when you read the notes, nod seriously, and then immediately forget everything? Drop a comment. I want to know your worst, I studied all night and still failed story. And if you're curious about other sneaky brain hacks that make studying easier, stick around. Because next time, we're diving into how to stop procrastinating without deleting TikTok.